guitar solo has got a new 4-bar phrasing that you repeat 3 times, and then there's another 6 bars that are made up of 3 2-bar sections that we've already covered earlier in the lesson. So I'll play through the entire section, and then we'll go talk through the new phrase, and you can put the other phrases in yourself. I'll play it through the metronome. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's that section. Let's look at that first 4-bar phrase again. The first 2 bars, again, we've just got that G major triad figure. Now, because this, if you listen to the original recording, there's a bit more intensity on this section, you probably want to bring the rhythmic intensity up by using more 1/8 notes than quarter notes. So you notice the pattern I played started with a quarter note, and then everything else was 1/8 notes. And it repeats for 2 bars, so it repeats it. So that's a good way of doing it. The other good thing about that is that quarter note, if you put that quarter note on, will really mark the downbeat really strongly. Okay, so we go to the next part of the section, which is the... And what you've got is the first 3 notes. You've got D, C sharp, D, 5 and 4 of the A strings, and then you go up from D to G. And then the rest of it is just playing those notes in different rhythms, just D and G, which are the 5th frets of the A and the D strings respectively. So the whole 4-bar pattern is... So you play that 4-bar pattern 3 times, then you've got 6 bars to finish the section, which are made of 3 2-bar patterns that we've already looked at in the lesson. The first of those 2-bar patterns is just the 2 bars, the G major arpeggio. It does that for 2 bars. Then you've got the 2-bar figure we looked at for the verse. And then we've finally got the 2-bar figure that we looked at in the bridge section, the previous section of the tune, that kind of rounds out the section. It's got the triplet. So all the notations and tabs are in the PDF, cross-reference with the original recording, plus the play-along I did with the backing track, and you should be able to pick that up and put that together to learn that part of the tune. Okay, if you take those parts and put them all together, you should be able to play along to the Clash's version, download it in MP3 form from iTunes or Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk if you're in the UK, somewhere like that, and play along. It's one of those tunes, it's not difficult, but it's really good fun to play along to. It's a great tune to play live. It's one of those tunes that when you play it live and you get it right and everyone in the band gets it right, it just feels great, and it's what playing in a band is all about. So it's a great tune to pick up and to learn. It's pretty easy as well. Yes, it's quite fast if you are quite new, but it'll give you something to aim at. If you don't have a bass trainer, Tascam bass trainer or something like that, I urge you to get one or get some software that will slow things down without changing the pitch, so you can gradually work up the tempo. So that's I Fought the Law. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Hope you get something out of it. If you get nothing else out of it, please do look at the process that I've used in these last 2 lessons. It's very important. Great lesson, I think. I've not seen it taught anywhere else, so it could be of real value to you, especially if you, as I've said a few times, you have a truckload of songs to learn in a short space of time. It's a great way of doing it. Look out for the next part of the thank you sequence, and that will be just PDF only, and it'll be a full transcription in notation and in notation plus tab for Bob Babbitt's bass line on Mercy Mercy Me by Marvin Gaye. Great tune and a great bass line. Okay, I'll catch you then, and if you've got any questions, use the contact form on the website, send me an email.